Hello, everybody, and you're watching FTN's special coverage of the resignation of Leo Vanek. I'm joined with John of Doom.
Good evening. This breaking news just into the FTN newsroom minutes ago. Vice President TimidSoul has been sworn in as President of the United States. It happened at around 7:13 p.m. Central when it was announced. No word on his vice presidential pick yet at this moment. Just now, the Senate has released a statement from President Pro Tempore, a con artist, saying, quote, "We thank TimidSoul for his service and wish him the best in whatever he decides to do as president," end quote. This marks the end of the illegal Vanek administration, which was supposed to end at 10 o'clock tonight.
Yeah, our lower thirds weren't even prepared for that. It's still set. I had everything ready, and now it's like it's just like annoying. Now I have everything ready to prepare for the resignation, and
well, it's taking effect. It's taking effect.
Yeah, yeah, it's taking effect now. So
let's see.
Leo Vanek is officially President Leo Vanek is no longer president.
It feels kind of surreal, honestly. It honestly just feels surreal. We were here a couple months ago. We thought we would. He actually defeated Alex J. Caboot in an upset victory. Honestly, it was an upset. Very little seen it.
Yeah,
coming.
It ended so quick. I feel this administration. I felt like we had this huge spark of hope early on, and that thing just
it was
went
downhill from there.
That fire just died down.
It's gotten worse for the Vanek administration. People were coming and going. Really,
I muted my PC. Oh, I can't hear you. The stream can hear you.
Okay. It just came and went. People were going. There was this promise for a new what's its name? Works Project Administration, and that never happened. Promises to boost activity, that never happened in the recent election. Only 36 people voted in total.
But yeah, what about his? It's like he just gave up. It's like he gave up. He gave up. It feels like he just gave up.
He said in the resignation announcement that he practically didn't have the time. So what I'm understanding here, and this is my honest take, the new President Tim, is going to have to. He's going to walk a tight rope here. These next few weeks will be crucial for the future of NUSA.
Yeah.
The Ridgeway side is thriving, especially after the end of Mayflower. A bunch of those people came to Ridgeway, and I've even seen some comments saying that Ridgeway essentially killed Mayflower.
So it's a double kill?
We have photos just taken moments ago. Judge Austin Bobonskin won, sworn him in as president. I'm not sure we can get that on screen, but I'm looking at photos of him sitting in the Oval Office and him after the swearing in.
We have some old, I think we have an old wire machine lying somewhere in a closet here at the broadcast center, so I might just go out and fetch that so we can get the image.
No, we have it via the control room. I think the control room has it. It should be.
Okay, well, I
shot V2. I'm not sure it is in there. It should be V2. In all honesty, though, it's really in the hands of
the clan managers too. It's not
Leo
just
Vanek.
The clan managers.
It's not just Leo Vanek.
What is going on in the White
Yeah.
House announcements channel? What is...
He's saying he can say what he wants now, and honestly, we don't know. We'll keep an eye on that. Fuzzbike also resigned from their post as White House Chief of Staff.
Yeah, and Leo Vanek is appearing to be saying what he wants to say. That's for sure. Do we have that image?
Another person has resigned. AJ Gobel 1 has resigned as Chief of Staff. They were originally the Vice President's Chief of Staff. They're still going to be in the TimidSoul
administration. This is
It feels surreal. Time to raise some hell B words.
Is this what he just said?
Just said an alpha gif of Elmo on fire.
And okay, here are we have just gotten images from the swearing it from the moments ago of TimidSoul being sworn in as president.
Yeah, those photos just came coming in. There will be a Senate session probably tomorrow. We don't even know if we're going to have a vice president tonight.
Probably not.
I am a senator, so I should know firsthand, but I've received nothing as of yet. And I sort of am not interested in the role of vice president, since that's basically a death sentence.
Why? Were you... I don't think you were asked, but...
I wasn't asked.
Okay, I just want to throw this out there. I know this is way off topic, but... this is why you should never let me be president. I will forget to do... I am kind of a lazy person. And I'll forget to do things sometimes.
Yes, you are. Looking through the papers here.
I'd probably be good at vice president.
I'm just shifting through my scripts.
We have the image here. This is the image of TimidSoul getting sworn in. He's wearing a quite interesting outfit, to say the least.
Been wearing that since he became vice president and sworn me in on that same day, I believe.
Looking very he's looking very
honestly,
he's looking very professional in that.
Very stylish. Do we have that image of him at the desk?
I would put it on, but okay, let's just talk about this inactivity crisis real quick here. It's getting out of hand. The inactivity crisis is worsening. And I think here's the thing though.
Video.
Sometimes
by the judge
here's the thing. Sometimes our community
looking the new Discord server under general chat room if the control room wants to pull that up.
How our community is handling this and how they do everything and how they do some things could be part of the issue here. I think sometimes it feels like there's such a deep... for Noosa, sometimes it's really hard to get into things real quick. Like, I remember I would only see these, like, newbies and younger guys running for Congress, and, like, ones that are really new to the community, which is great. But sadly they never get votes. I saw that. I don't see that as much anymore, mainly because I don't check in the campaign chat room that's often. That's actually how I started. I decided to come here, and then I'm like, I should try running for Congress because I thought it'd be fun.
We get to President 46.
I lost.
Like the number 46. Will it happen? Okay, let me read you.
Okay, I'm gonna hand it back to John now, real quick. I'm gonna hand it back to John now. What is it?
Things you cannot control. There are some aspects of nuisance that do require CM intervention, such as DC, but they are just one piece of a very complex puzzle. And to be fully honest, I think that people who complain that nuisance is dead are part of the problem. The fact is, CMs did little to no major development in DC during 2020, and yet DC constantly had 30 players during the day, and Ridgeway wasn't even out yet. Perception and the general feeling that Nusa is dead is what causing us troubles. New one, just now. Nope. That's basically the same. So we're all to blame, basically. He's right. The former president, he's right. I'm friends with the chairman.
I'm friends with a lot of them, and I know they will admit they love to hate on Leo Vinnick, that is basically what the party's been doing during the small red wave news I saw, and then the constitutionalists recently came back and took back the House.
Let's see here.
Or was it the Senate they took back?
Let's see.
And you told me that Noosa is getting.
The second Roblox releases that group renaming thing, I don't know if it's inevitable. My guess is it could die by the end of the year, and everything's been shifted towards the other place. Because in reality, state groups are very popular. State groups are and still is popular. Firestone's still getting people. Mayflower still got people. Ridgeway is getting people. It's where the bulk of the attention is. Because honestly, why are you focusing on that part that's slowly going away? Because all the people are going and start getting some newbies here with a state group that's like easy to maneuver and requires little to no federal oversight.
Why can't we make why can't we make Noosa easy to maneuver too? Like that, like make it easier for new players to get involved.
With new UIs, new weapons, and new all of that.
It feels like completely different.
And LV could get back on its feet. I believe that if Ridgeway's UI was implemented to DC and LV,
they could get back on their feet.
We could have something.
I think that will eventually happen. Can I see something? I think Ridgeway should. So. Ridgeway is currently still in early access. I'm hoping it exits early access and becomes free. Even some people are saying that would be chaos. At the start it might be, but give the clan managers time to finish things up in Ridgeway and fix all the exploits, and then they will be able to hopefully update DC. But I don't know, this group but Noosa is gonna. We can't wait much longer because this group is already dying. So, will it be that?
Last update was on January 6th. Looking back at the update
last minor update. Have they done like any patches or anything?
It's almost been a year. This year update, if I can go back up.
It's like this is
I guess it was on December 2nd. And so it's almost been a year. It's I don't know.
We have from coming. Wait a minute. Stand by.
Okay, what is it from the White House Discord?
Wrong graphic. Dang
do we have something?
We have some breaking news coming in from an anonymous source. Apparently, we've been informed. He's informed FTN. An anonymous source has informed FTN News that Hazel is supposedly going to be the vice president. And this has not been confirmed by FTN News, but it is. But an anonymous source has informed us that Hazel.
That. We will see if we can confirm that for you. I will. We'll see. It's not a surprise if it's actually Hazel. If it actually is Hazel,
I think Hazel could be suitable for the VP job. Back when they were chief of staff, She's
like by both sides. She's like by the Republicans and the Constitutionalists.
So I think Hazel could really help fighting against the inactivity crisis. Like, just because I'm thinking, what if Noosa this is how we could get Noosa active. We need to, I think, basically change our perception on what Noosa could be and how we handle things. How we did things in the past doesn't look like it's going to work on the modern Roblox platform. So we're going to be
we kind of keep holding back in reality.
Yeah,
Roblox has evolved with time, and we're still kind of holding back. 2016, 2017. When
we need to allow
the times have changed, and we need to.
We need to allow there are many smaller Ronation groups. Look at them; they're still thriving, even though they are smaller, and their games don't always have a bunch of people playing. They'll have like minor server startups every now and then, but they'll take a look at our UN. It's like one of the smallest UNs, and we're the biggest country there. Yeah, we are the ones struggling to remain active. Well, the UN, we were in one of the big UNs, then we got kicked out, then we got...
I remember the days of EUSA.
Of what?
NUSA versus EUSA. EUSA was our competition back when I first started, and they were very powerful in reality. They kicked us out of the UN at one point, and we later kicked them out.
I'd say AP was one of the bigger. This is a bit. Do you think this is a bit of a stretch saying that AP was a bit of a threat to Noosa's activity?
No, not at all.
I don't know. I just feel like I saw a few. I think I felt like that AP. Here's the thing. It looked appealing to me, but then I looked into it and I decided against joining that community. But this, okay, yeah, maybe AP would not be the biggest threat.
Right.
So, regarding that Hazel thing, we're gonna see if we can get a screenshot of that. And
about naming the source. Not even I know who said it. This is all new to me. And if you're just joining us now, let me catch you up on the latest. Leo Vinnick has resigned. TimidSoul just became president moments ago, and an anonymous source tells FTN that Hazelite will be the vice president. We have not confirmed that last piece of information. I'm John Liam with Great Jakers 113 in the FTN News studio. Studio C1, actually. C2 is our virtual studio, which we've shown off last time. Pretty fun studio. We might be using it more often.
Yeah, there are currently...
Anything new that we have?
Let us see here. This is something, but I'm gonna go off topic for 1 second here. And something new from the White House just came in. 8:34 p.m. Eastern Time. 2 terminations were made. Chief Vinixie and Solar General have been terminated.
Solar General has been... Damn! Oh my god.
What was his job again?
Secretary of Defense. He's been there since I was in the Air Force. That is a shock. He was one of the good ones and was chosen by former President Vinik to keep being the Secretary of Defense, and he was kind of doing good. So that is a complete and total shock. Who will replace him, I don't know.
We are trying to get more information from the anonymous report regarding the Hazelite possibly being vice president. We're trying to see if we can get a screenshot. The source of this information also, and they wish to anonymity. Why do I struggle to say that?
It'll do.
The source also wishes. He told us the source wishes to remain anonymous. I'm hoping that he could possibly just go into like a MS Paint and just use the shape tool and create boxes just to cover up the profile, pick a name real quickly, and then send it to us. So this is
I don't think we should even see it. We shouldn't even show that on.
Okay, well
for their protection.
Or what?
For their protection, we should not.
Yes, okay then.
Yeah, let's not show that on screen.
Yeah, I don't even have it.
Yeah, if we do get it.
I'm gonna get before we continue, I'm gonna go give you all a quick international news briefing, and let's go to this is also gonna count as FTN as your news as tonight's. Let's go to the international news. Let's get to the international news now.
Hey, let's see.
Macedonia said that they, at 10:14 p.m. yesterday, that they are considering to deploy more military personnel around the world to help out in wars. A meeting with MOFA will be released soon. That is so. But here's a breaking one regarding the war with China, followed by the NUSA's inability to properly communicate with the conflict parties, and due to the resignation of President of the United States, Leo Vinik, the People's Republic of China and the Russian Federation accept and recognize the defeat of the United States of America. If they wish to contest this, they may speak to a delegate from either nation to properly communicate with member states and officials involved in the conflict. The People's Republic of China and the Russian Federation have concluded that the United States of America is weaker than ever before and unable to continue and properly support a conflict.
I need that source.
That was from the UN international feed.
The international feed?
Yeah, these things. This is where I get everything.
Let me scroll off. Okay, here we are. This was at 9:03 Central yesterday, so about 10:03.
And in other news, at 5:21 p.m., original message deleted. The FTN server as a channel that just basically shows everything from the international feed, which is
deleted once.
Sweden says, remember, our Prime Minister and Queen are open to relations once they're held overseas or in Denmark. So yes, also we have partnered with the CBC, with the Canadian Broadcasting Company. We will be working on joint productions with them.
On that remark, we should mention last night we have a deal with Formula E.
Formula E racing.
Yes, their races, their matches, pretty soon actually.
They
That
will
the
be
news made
broadcast
actually,
on FTN.
and the new channel FTN Plus. That's gonna be up soon. We thought we should just run you over. Okay, yeah, that's not as horrible. I'm not actually gonna run you over.
What's it?
Yeah, that's bad choice for words.
What's
Bad
the
choice for words.
schedule? Let's see the schedule. So on the 4th of September, you will have the Monaco. There will be the Monaco E Prix, and on the 5th of September, the Heineken Monaco E Prix. So there will be there'll be a race here in the United States. The Walmart Long Beach EP at the Long Beach Street Circuit.
All right. We still have no new information regarding the new administration. Nothing in terms of anything in particular.
Yeah, so with the CBC, we're gonna be doing a joint production for we will be able to broadcast there's season 2 of American Ninja Warrior in the American market. It'll be a joint production with the Canadian Broadcast Company. So Roblox, they already. So the CBC is renewing the show with the second season, and we have worked, and they offered to make it a joint production with us. So FTN
around the globe. We just hooked up with a Canadian company, and now we're going to Australia too.
Yes,
we're hiring people for an international news department. Check the FTN server for more information.
Let's check the
nothing.
Let's check government updates real quick.
I've got nothing.
Oh, TimidSoul is typing. Timid's typing.
Government updates?
Yep.
Okay, new nominations.
New nominations. I got them.
No. Let's see.
Let's see here.
I voted in first. Holy. Okay. Burrick for Secretary of Defense. David GC 890 for Deputy Attorney General. Molly Mull for Director of the Marshal Service. Deputy Director is Podcat. Kevin Schiff for Chairman.
Game Lab's no longer Director
of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. Pat F6 for Vice Chief of Staff. United Democracy for Deputy Secretary of Defense. Zaldick for Secretary of Homeland Security. Deputy Secretary of Homeland Security is Invic. Tactical Rummy for Secretary of the Air Force. BT Elds for Chief of Staff of the Air Force. Carnage Culture for SOCOM Commander. Tactical Jester for SOCOM Deputy Combat Commander. And Sway Tolvin for Vice Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to we're gonna go to the I'm gonna talk about the nomination for Molly's Mail.
On the center, so if you
for Director of the U.S. Marshal Service. Yeah, they are I think it is a very good pick. As a member of the U.S. Marshals High Command, departments get kind of been dead lately, along with DC, and I think Molly Smales proved herself. She's helped once the BOP came back. She has helped get the BOP app pretty decent activity-wise. It's been great because since we're in the DOJ, I'm with the Marshals, U.S. Marshal Service. We worked with the BOP a lot, and I think she's proved herself as a director of the BOP, and she's able to step up to become a U.S. Marshal, which is great.
None of these people I've heard of, so the hearings will be very, very, very convenient. Awkward silence continues as we try to get more information, but as of right now, we've got nothing. That's the news. There might be more tomorrow. There might be more today. We don't know. But it is time for me to head out. I got a long day tomorrow,
Yeah,
so I'm going to need to rest up.
see you, John. Good luck back in school. You're lucky
We
you
should
got to
end the
start later.
broadcast now.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, that is it from us. We will come back on here. New developments happen. Definitely tomorrow. Definitely tomorrow we're going to have something on. Tomorrow evening, probably. We'll see what happens. For now, I'm John of Doob.
And I'm Great Jaggers 1113.
This has been an FTN News Special Report. Have a great night.
Thank you for watching. Good night.
I'll see you on News Watch 16 over on NEP. Until then, good night.